EU set to authorize Myanmar military authorities for upset. In any event, 11 Myanmar authorities face sanctions for upset as UN authority proposes slice in military's admittance to weapons and cash. European Union unfamiliar priests are set to affirm on Monday sanctions against 11 Myanmar authorities for the military takeover, European ambassadors said, as an UN authority encouraged the worldwide local area on Saturday to slice the upset chief's admittance to cash and weapons. The move comes after the 27-country alliance a month ago consented to focus on Myanmar's military and its financial advantages because of its capture of force. One ambassador said the 11 people to be put on an EU resources freeze and visa boycott by pastors meeting in Brussels are military and cops. The underlying round of measures isn't required to target organizations attached to the military, however representatives said some would almost certainly be set under endorse in the coming weeks. On Saturday, Tom Andrews, the United Nations Extraordinary Rapporteur on the circumstance of basic freedoms in Myanmar, approached world pioneers to quickly react to the proceeding with brutality submitted by security powers by slicing their admittance to cash and weapons. UN Secretary-General Antonio Guterres additionally repeated his judgment of the circumstance in Myanmar, impugning the military's proceeding with merciless savagery. A firm, bound-together global reaction was earnestly required, he said, cited by his representative. The representative for the military government was not accessible for input but rather has recently said security powers have utilized power just when fundamental. Proceeding with disturbance. Myanmar has been in disturbance since the military ousted regular citizen pioneer Aung San Suu Kyi on February 1, setting off a mass uprising that security powers have tried to pulverize with a mission of viciousness and dread. 2 additional individuals were slaughtered when fighters started shooting for the time being in the northern ruby mining town of Mogok, the Myanmar Now news entry detailed. That incurred significant damage to 237, as indicated by a count by the Assistance Association for Political Prisoners lobbyist gathering. The crackdown has likewise constrained numerous to escape the country, with India detailing in excess of 1,000 individuals from Myanmar crossing into adjoining India's Mizoram state since late February. With that number prone to rise further, experts in the little northeastern state are pushing government specialists to help fabricate assigned displaced person camps close to the boundary, the individual from Parliament from Mizoram, K. Van Lavana, said. Something else, every one of the outcasts will be dispersed wherever in India, he said. Inside Myanmar, fights have been occurring the nation over, with reports of groups gathering for a candlelight vigil on Friday night in Mandalay, just as Kachin and Shan states. The military has supported its takeover by asserting constituent extortion in decisions last November that were won by Aung San Suu Kyi's gathering in an avalanche. Yet, it has confronted worldwide judgment for the upset and resulting bleeding crackdown, with the US and United Kingdom hitting the military government with sanctions. The U.S. House of Representatives has additionally endorsed enactment denouncing the upset and officials discredited the inexorably unforgiving strategies used to smother the exhibitions that have cleared over Myanmar since the oust of the chosen government. Myanmar's military has interests in areas of the nation's economy, going from mining and banks to oil and the travel industry. The EU has recently slapped an arms ban on Myanmar and boycotted 14 top military and line authorities for the abuse of the dominant part Muslim Rohingya.